Network is recognized for its pioneering initiatives and comprehensive services dedicated to enhancing the well-being of children and families. Through compassionate and impactful interventions, they empower at-risk individuals to realize their full potential, fostering opportunities for lasting success. Here to tell us more is Larry Cooper, Executive Vice President of Innovation at the Children's Home Network. Larry, welcome to Suncoast Snapshot.
Thanks for having me, Nicole. Great to be with you.
We're so glad to have you here as well. So United Way Suncoast is currently celebrating its 100th anniversary. However, your organization has been around for even longer. How do you view the lasting impact of your organization on the community?
Well, as you know, Children's Home has been around since 1892, and we've served children who were orphaned and abandoned back in the late 1800s. And our focus and mission is really to change lives and change life stories by really bringing innovative programs and filling gaps in the community to serve the most vulnerable kids and families here in the Tampa Bay area.
Well, we appreciate your inspiring dedication to the community and commitment to change. How does the kinship program ensure children in the care of relatives receive developmental support for kindergarten readiness?
Yeah, so we've been working with grandparents and other relatives for just well over 20 years and recognizing so many grandparents and others are raising children these days and young children. And so they identified many of these needs. And so we really think about it as, how do we assess what that child's ability is, where they are developmentally, making sure we have good tools to kind of give feedback to those caregivers, give them good education and the tools they need to be successful, to have kids really ready for kindergarten reading and really being proficient and really understanding that with some real direct services that are focused in on those relative caregivers.
Well, it's reassuring to know that the kinship program takes such proactive measures to ensure children in relatives' care are well prepared for kindergarten. What are the main goals of the kinship program for children aged 0 to 5 in Pinellas County, and how does it measure success?
That's a great question. We really look at, our kids developmentally on track. So we use an evidence-based measure, the ages and stages questionnaire, to really make sure kids are socially and emotionally on track. And then we're using another assessment tool that looks at the home environment to see how responsive it is to the early learning needs of children. And that allows us to then, fill in the gaps, bring in the tools, model for the caregiver, what's going to be successful. And then so as a measure of success, we're looking at, is that child, ready for kindergarten? Is that child developmentally on track or heading on track based on what that experience is? And, are they reading proficient by 3rd grade? So are we making sure, highlighting the need for reading, use of words, communication, and those kinds of things with caregivers, and really promoting all of that kind of social emotional development as well as that academic success for young kids. So, we're working really hard to make sure that it's easy and accessible to families, because I think that's the biggest challenge. Many relative caregivers don't realize that there are services out there for them and how to best access them. And we really want to make it accessible. So we bring it right to their home or their community, and we try to make it as easy as possible for them to be successful with the kids in their care.
That's awesome. And it's great to see such a comprehensive steps to support the children and families in Pinellas County. Thank you, Larry, for providing further details about the Children's Home Network. For those interested in discovering more, please visit www.children'shomenetwork.org. And as always, remember, united we rise,
united we win.